Colorado's Republican representatives in Congress are literally lining up at the door of the Oversight Committee to get a chance to question Johnston and perhaps come away with the soundbite that gets replayed on cable news. Colorado's Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert is on the committee. She will question Mayor Johnston. A fun fact, tomorrow will be the first time those two have ever met. And the three other Colorado Republicans in Congress, Jeff Hurd, Jeff Crank, and Gabe Evans, have all attempted to waive onto the committee. Basically, they're asking for an extra or a substitute spot to question Johnston if other members don't show up. We're going to have to wait and see who indeed shows up to question him tomorrow. Johnston declined to sit down with us to answer questions about his testimony ahead of time. In a podcast appearance last week, he struck a hopeful, perhaps a bit naive tone.
I am going to make the remarkable stance of assuming best intent, and that we're going to make the clear case for what we've done and why we think it works. We think this is a solvable problem, and we'd love Congress's help in trying to solve it. They want to make this a divisive, dramatic, catastrophic issue on immigration, and it's not. It doesn't have to be ideological.
If you're curious whether House Republicans share Mayor Johnston's hopeful view of bipartisan cooperation on immigration, here's a little sampling of the hype video they put out.
Denver Mayor Mike Johnston suggesting he would use Denver police to block federal officials from carrying out mass deportation efforts.
Some say the mayor's comments went too far. They even accuse him of trying to start a civil war.
If they're going to continue to disobey the law, then I think we should cut as much of their federal funding as we can cut.
It's like a movie trailer. Republicans are threatening to withhold federal funding from Denver if the city doesn't change its immigration policies. The city's budget estimates that Denver's federal funding, federal grants for 2025, is about $100 million. It's approximately 2% of the city's $4.4 billion annual budget. Those grants include Head Start funding, money for affordable housing, FEMA grants for firefighters' equipment, Department of Justice funding to address crime hotspots, and the list goes on and on.